In your life, you have two options. You can choose the pain of discipline in the moment, or you can choose the pain of regret. And I really want to emphasize the fact that there is pain down both of these paths, okay? In the moment, when we are feeling tired or we're just feeling like giving up on ourselves, what do? We think that by saying, all right, I give up, I'm throwing in the towel, I'm not going to work on my goals today, I'm just going to play video games or whatever your activity of choice is. I'm just going to do that because I'm exhausted. I want to have fun. I want to experience that instant gratification instead of the discipline of a long term goal where you're just chipping away at it every day or whatever your routine is. That comes with pain. And I think a lot of the times we don't consciously think about it enough to see that side of it because we just are like so driven by the dopamine that comes from the activity. And we're like, oh, I want that. I want that. When we think about it, we don't play the tape to the end. What I mean by that is we don't imagine the whole activity. When you start playing the game, or when you first make the decision, even way before you start, when you first make the decision that you're going to give up, you're going to play the game, that feels great because your brain is releasing dopamine in anticipation for the fact that you're not going to have to work hard, right? And you're just putting aside your responsibilities and things like that. And that is the best part. And so you go on and you're playing the game, and it's a little fun, and maybe for some time you can get lost in it, you can feel excited and invested in it, but deep down you have this nagging reminder that you had to give up on yourself in order to get to this point. You know that you had to sacrifice a long-term achievement that is truly meaningful to you in order to get the short-term satisfaction. And that's painful. It's painful. It's not a easy thing to cope with. And over time, when you do this over and over and over and you give up on yourself, it just destroys your self-esteem because you start to see that you don't ever actually make it to the end of your goal. You don't ever achieve what you think about. So then it becomes something where you have an idea to do something and you don't even bother acting on it. You don't even start because you have given up on yourself so many times throughout the course of your life. And this really leads to depression because you start to not believe that you have the ability to change your life, which you do. But it's going to take accepting that pain now for the fruition of it later rather than just accepting that instant gratification. And I know it might seem kind of depressing to think that, oh my God, well, it's going to be painful either way. I might as well just make myself happy now. But if you can just really think about it and step back from your circumstances and like use your frontal lobe, really actually think about it, you will realize that there is a lot of pain down the instant gratification route. And if you're going to feel pain anyway, then you deserve to accomplish your goals. Because at the end of that route, you have higher self-esteem and a higher sense that you can control your life and you can get what you want, which will obviously make you happier because you feel like you have the ability to make your life better instead of always being a victim of circumstances. And down the other route, you have lower self-esteem and likely mental health issues if you continue to show yourself that this is who you are and this is how you act. So the choice is yours, but if you're going to suffer either way, I think you might as well suffer responsibly. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.